What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with more DungeCraft Season 5, Episode 10. There should be a world download link in the video description. Sorry for all the messaging beeps that you hear. It's not Facebook. I abhor Facebook. Facebook sucks. I don't know why I hate it. Too many ads, too many games, too many not social stuff on there. I don't know. I like Twitter because it's more concise. But anyway, as you can see, I've been working on the looks of this place. It's pretty sweet so far. I got this thing hooked up with 2 additional stacks here so that I can fit tons, or maybe that's 3 additional stacks. Yeah, see, I have tons of space now. And I also set up this chest to auto feed. So like if I do this with this cobble here, get a whole bunch of it. I'm trying to make seared stone. That's what I'm using on the walls here. It's out of Tinker's Construct, so I just put it in here like that, and it's feeding it right into this guy via this item conduit right here. And those guys are running out a lot quicker now. And what it basically does is once it melts it all down, it sends it out of this drain right here, to out of this fluid duct. I turn that on to leave this thing on. It'll pump it directly out into this casting basin, down into the hopper, and then boom, you can see seared stone right here. So pretty cool little setup there. Today's video, what we're going to build is probably going to turn into a couple of different videos, or 2 videos probably. Let's see, that looks probably good. I think this will fill it up. So it's going to be the reactor. That's what we're building today. Yeah, see, I have a few extra. But before we do that, we need a couple thermal expansion machines is what we need. We need, let's see, a magma crucible. I don't know if we have any of this stuff available. We have some of it. We're probably going to need, and you know what? I don't need to do that. Why would I lock those? Let's just unlock those. They're hardly ever going to be used. But I am going to need another one of these guys. I'm sure of it. Let's see. Boom. There we go. And work table. Gonna need 2 work tables here. Sorry, you gotta go, dude. Let's just put you there. So, we're gonna start with the magma crucible, right? Is that what it says in my notes? It sure does. So let's see what we need for that. We'll start picking some stuff up. And magma crucible. Oh, wow. Let's do an energy cell frame. Great. Wait, how? Oh, frame, not filled. That's interesting. So, redstone reception coil, copper gears, machine frame. We can do that. Nether bricks. I don't know if I picked up any of that. Nether bricks. I haven't really tried to pick up nether bricks. There's a way to make nether bricks. Nether bricks. Let's see. There's a way to make these. It's not going to tell me, but I know there's a way. Ah, here we go. There's a recipe for this guy. Aha! Netherrack and soul sand in the induction smelter. Haha, I knew there was a way. Okay, so netherrack, soul sand, that's why I got this stuff. Let's put it in alloy mode. And we only need a couple of them, right? 2 soul sand. Oh, great. What is it doing? What are you making? Soul glass? Alright, let's put it in the furnace. And let's do that. Well, let's just put the whole thing in there. Oh, it won't even let me put that in. Well, let's see if it'll do this. Now it won't let me do that. What are you doing? 4? I don't know, 5? Huh. So I'm going to need to make... Dang, another machine? This is definitely going to take a while. Oh, wait, I already have an induction smelter. What am I thinking? Bam, see? Yellowite ingot, nice. Induction smelter. Oh, there's a way to make these. I can press 2 things together. That's right. Let's do this. Let's see. R? There was a way to make this stuff. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Here we go. No, that's an ore. Ah, uranium ore and sand. We totally don't have to do a lot of the stuff I thought we were going to have to do. Okay, so let's make some more yellowite ingots. We need those very badly. And I don't have enough. So let's get a lot of this uranium here. I'm going to need all of it pretty much. I also have been working on quarries, so let's see what we got off of that. Nice. Very nice haul here. Very nice haul. Oh, nice. Tons of uranium. That's what I need because I don't want to use all the uranium up. And also lots of iron. I've started to run out of that, actually. Because I might want to make a reactor or something someday. So let's get some sand as well. We can get that downstairs in our little barrel system here. Let's see. Sand should be way over here. I don't know. 2 stacks? Let's just get 3 stacks. I can leave a stack up here. So as you can see, I lost all my levels. I went to the nether and died mining sulfur, which now I don't even need. It is what it is, right? I don't really need the levels anyway. So, sand. Bam. And... no, it was this. Let's just do 32 for now. That's actually going to take a while. I'll be back when... well, actually, we can do other things while that's going. We are going to make the reactor casing, didn't we? Oh, that's right. We're going to make nether bricks. And we needed to do it in here. Pretty sure. So let's stop that real quick. We got sidetracked a little bit. Let's just make 2 of these. I'm not sure how many it makes, actually. There we go. 2. That's all we need anyway. Okay, so let's go put this back. Building materials. I'm kind of glad that I looked at that, because I was going to do this other recipe totally different. I was going to convert this uranium... oop, that's not the one I want. Into yellorium, like a totally different way. So this is good. That's why I went and mined this sulfur, actually, now that I don't need it. I'm going to trash this glass. Like, who needs brown glass? I really don't need that. Okay, so, we've got our bricks. Now we need some other stuff, because we clicked off of it. It's a magma crucible. Shouldn't be too hard to make. So we need copper gears and a redstone reception coil. So, I think I'm going to make all the little parts down here. So, is it redstone reception coil? Don't have any gold. Well, let's get some. We might have... no, we have tons. Okay, good. I was going to say we might have to go cook some or something. So grab one of those guys. We also need copper gears. So let's go over here to DungeCraft. Oh, we have them. Sweet. So we need 2, right? And I think you need stone. And then I think it makes copper, which we don't have any copper bars in there. I don't know. 16 should be plenty. We don't need to fill this sucker up. Boom, boom. Oh, they don't... yeah, they do stack. Good. Okay, got our copper gears. We've got our bricks. We're going pretty good so far. So let's also make one of these bad boys. Boom, machine frame. And you don't have enough iron because I was starting to run out. You know, let's get some of this iron in the hopper too, because we're going to run out of this stuff. Let's just do that. Okay. So we've got iron. Let's make one of these. Boom. Serious? No glass? Damn it. Damn it! Alright, let's put 16 glass. Apparently we need more stuff than I thought. I know I cleaned a lot of this out because I needed this stuff. So the last thing to make, leadstone energy cell frame, which is just glass, lead, and a redstone block. Glass, lead, and okay, glass, lead, and a redstone block. So lead, do we have any lead? We might have lead, like, in one of these. Well, I might as well just make some, right? That sucks, though. I don't like to wait. I don't like to make you guys wait. Pretty sure there's no... yeah, that's not going to have lead. None of this other stuff uses lead, so let's just get some of this. Let's take this guy out, because we don't need him anymore. And we'll put some of that in there. We only need a couple of them. So let's just do that. I thought we had lead ingots. Did I use them all? Huh. Alright, so let's put this back. We don't need that many pieces of lead. So, alright. Let's do that. And furnace mode. Whoa, hey. Oh, it's an alloy mode. Okay, furnace mode. Boom. And there we go. Alright, so we got lead. We need glass, which we have. What was the other one? We needed one more thing. Oh, redstone for a redstone block. We can do that. That's like not a big deal at all. Alright, redstone block. Clear it. Redstone block. Boom. Redstone block. Not gonna keep that. Well, I might as well until we need something else, right? So, redstone block. Lead ingots. Okay, let's clear. Let's make that cell real quick. I think these go on the outside, I want to say. Pretty sure it's outside. Boom. Now we can make the magma crucible. And you know what? We probably will lock this one in. I've built 2 of these before. This should be pretty simple since we've been looking at the recipe all dang day. All damn day. Boom. Saved. Okay. Magma crucible. That was a long way around. So liquid transposer is another thing we're going to need. Liquid transposer. Where the hell are you? Oh, that's pretty common, I guess. Transposer. Serious? Let's just do transposer. There it is. Fluid transposer. Okay. So all this is pretty similar. Another reception gear. We can get a coil, I mean. Let's just get one of those. What else do we need? A couple more copper gears. That's not a big deal. Let's get 2 of those, and this is where we're going to actually run out of copper. So it's kind of a good thing we got so many. So there we go. And sorry about that. I had to send someone a message back. We can get a bucket. Boom. It's simple enough. And a machine frame. And that's not it. There's something else that goes with... Oh, glass. We are so in business here. Okay. So, liquid transposer. I don't make a lot of those, but again, since this is just for machines, it won't be a big deal to kind of save this recipe here. So, glass, gears, and the coil. Boom. So, now we have 2 machines, and that's all we need, because I was going to do a pulverizer for the sulfur, but I don't need it right now, so we're going to skip that because we have a lot of stuff to do. Instead, let's put that guy in the sulfur in here. We don't need it. And let's put that in there and that too. Okay, so let's go sleep. I need to keep my energy cells all kept up to speed. After I build this and actually hook it all up, which I think we're going to be doing in episode 11, then I won't need to keep sleeping like that. So we got sand. How much of this stuff do we make? 20. Let's go see if that's enough. I don't think this is going to be enough. We need 2 stacks to do the build we were going to do. Okay, so we have a little bit more than 2 stacks, but we need more yellowite, because yellowite powers the reactor I'm about to make. So let's... Okay, it's already got sand. Let's just do that. Which means we don't need this, but we might need it in the future. Okay, so things are cooking. We've got our machines. Let's set them up real quick. Not that we're going to be using them yet, but whatever, right? There's still space here. So let's do something like that. And we'll hook them up to the power. Like so. Let's see. Let's hook... No, it's not in there anymore. It's in here. Come on, let's let go of it. It is here. And let's get those hooked up. They'll start sucking in the power. And put that back. Okay. Dang it. So they're sucking in the power, right? Yep, they're doing it. Now, remember, the magma crucible is, like, retarded. It sucks in so much power. It's ridiculous. So there's a way to, like, reset this thing. Oh, you click in the middle here, I think. Shift-click. There you go. Somebody showed me that in a video. It looked pretty cool. I like to only have... I like to configure this thing so it's only doing what you think it's going to do. Even though it's not going to spit out the top, I only want it to move the liquid over to here, okay? And I want input on this side. Blue is input, orange is output. So I like to reset the whole thing just to make sure it's not going to screw up or something. Building materials, there we go. So we're going to want to make some liquid redstone, and we're just going to pop 32 in there for now. But we want some liquid redstone, and then we're going to be bucketizing that sucker later. So right now, we've got no buckets or anything going on. We'll put a bucket in there later. And I just wanted to make sure that that thing's working and cooking up for us. Which means, I think, yeah, see, this thing's still going too. 50 is plenty. We don't need more than that. Okay, so now what we need to start making are all the parts that are going to form our reactor. Okay, let's just get these yellowite bars. We're going to need not this many, but it's fine. The first thing we're going to need is 113 reactor casings. Yes, 113. So they only come in 4s, which means we're going to need 116, and they're created like this. We're going to be saving this recipe. As you can see, I've made a new work table for this project we're doing here. So it makes 4. That's kind of cool. Let's save that, right? And I could probably just make everything here, but just to make sure that I don't overdo it, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to end up with too many. And it's already looking like I'm not going to... Because, I need 2 stacks of these, right? 64, 64. Actually, I don't need that many. 113. So this is already 90. This is 100. Wow, I totally overestimated what we're going to need. I way, way, way overestimated it. That's interesting. It's interesting that I did that. I forgot to divide by 4. Oh well, now I have plenty. I totally forgot to divide by 4. Okay, now that we have the reactor casings we need, we're going to need some glass, because a lot of these next recipes require glass, which means we're probably going to cook some down. We'll take this for now, but I think we're going to need more. So let's just get that going. Let's see, furnace only, right? Put the glass, let's make some glass. Okay. So we're going to convert some of these casings, and we might want to get some of this out of here now, because now we don't need this much. we're going to convert some of these to reactor glass. I want to have 40 of them, and that is so I can see inside the reactor. So the way that works is, I believe it's like this. It is reactor glass. Need 40 of these. Yeah, not having it. I don't have enough. So let's go get some of that glass out. There should be plenty by now. I've got those upgrades in there to make the process quick. Let's put that in here. We're going to get up to 40. So we need 32 more. And we don't have enough yet still. Come on, dude. Cook faster. Oh, man. Let's see. 24. That's not going to be enough. 32. I need 8 more. So I need 16 more glass. Ooh, oh. It can't be any more perfect. Let's cook some more up, though. Pretty sure we're going to need more. Let's just cook it up. There we go. Okay. So let's make the rest of our glass. These are the two most main things we're going to need, really, are those casings and the glass. So there we go, 40 glass. Okay. The rest of the casings are going to be used in a couple other things we need, like reactor controller. So all these parts make a big old multi-block. A multi-block, basically, it's kind of like a nuclear reactor in a sense. It's from Big Reactors. It's a pretty cool little system. Again, I like to try to use different things each time. Reactor controller, we're going to need a diamond and uranium, or we can use yellowite. We're also going to need some redstone. Big Reactors, yeah, it's a mod I haven't used before. It's pretty neat. It's got some cool features and stuff, and I need those diamonds I got now. I ran out, apparently. No, I didn't. They're right there. Okay, so I only need one. Let's just get a couple, because I'm not sure how many I need. I think it's one. But yeah, I like to use different things every season. You know, I want to make different kinds of, do different things for power and things like that. So that's kind of why I'm going with something different this time. I think it requires casings here. And then, what was the other part of the recipe here? Oh, just a piece of redstone. So that's it. Boom. I'm going to save this too, because it's essential. You have to have a reaction controller in every reactor. You can't, it won't operate without one. So reactor access port, we're going to need 2 of these, because the access port, you can put yellowite bars in and get the waste products out the other side. So you can automate that whole process. So let's get a couple of pistons, and looks like a couple buckets. So there's a bucket thing over here. Let's get 2 of those, because we need 2 of these things. 2 pistons. I'm glad it's not like 49 pistons or something. That'd really piss me off. 2 pistons, we can do that. And some iron, which we don't have. Yeah, we do. We have tons. What am I talking about? Again, it's going to require 4 casings. A lot of all these, I think all of the rest of the blocks require 4 casings. That's why I made some extras. Okay, so bucket and 2 pieces of iron should get us access port. Okay. Now notice I made 2 of the exact same thing. You can switch the access ports to be input or output. So you can just make an access port and configure it however you want. It's not 2 different kinds of blocks. So now we need reactor power tap, which I don't think it's showing. Computer port, creative coolant, no. Let's call this thing power tap and see what comes up. Power tap, boom. Huh, it didn't show up. Okay, so redstone, that's fine. Let's just clear that out, put the redstone around it. This is where you're going to draw the power out of the reactor. The reactor will build up. It's got its own buffer, and so it'll build up power, and then you draw it out of this port. You can hook up all your conduits and stuff to this. So a control rod, this controls how hot the reactor is. Generally, you're going to want to keep the reactor at max, usually. You can turn it down if you don't need as much juice coming out, because when you turn the heat down, it does consume less fuel. So there is that. So this thing's going to help us regulate fuel. I'm not even sure we're going to be using it, but it is required. I thought that was it. Is that not it? Where is it? Oh, a piece of redstone in the middle. So, boom. And let's save these. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think we're almost done. Yellorium fuel rod. This is where the fuel's going to go. You don't actually put it in here, but this is when you put fuel in, it gets stored here. We're going to need 3 of these. So graphite, iron, and a yellowite in the middle. Let's just clear this because it's nothing like the other one. Graphite here. Graphite as well is just coal in a furnace makes graphite. Real simple recipe. There's no reason to show you really. And then iron like so makes you a yellorium fuel rod. We're going to need 3 of these. We should be good to go now. This is all we need for our reactor. I'm pretty sure, anyway. If we do, you know, we can come back. We'll make more. So let's start getting this thing set up. Let's get all these things down here, and then we're going to take some fuel, which is yellorium bars. There are actually two different kinds of reactors. This is a passively cooled reactor, and the larger reactors are actively cooled. They require different inputs and different mechanisms for creating power. And I'll probably create those later in the season, but just not right now. There's really no point. So let's see how many buckets we got here. 3 buckets. That is not going to be enough. We need a lot more buckets than that. So, so that will make 6.4 buckets. We need 9 buckets. So let's do this. If 3.2, we need 5.8, right? So 58 of these. There we go. I think this should make us the rest. Let's see. Let's put that in there. We don't need that for now. We'll be doing that in a sec. Let's go over to where I built the reactor cooling tower. It's kind of neat. I built out this whole area. This is the first building I actually made look good. And actually, they're starting to be a street formed, which is unlike the way I built it in Season 4. So that's good. So here's the reactor cooling tower. Looks pretty neat, just like the ones you see on nuclear reactors. And this is where we're going to put the reactor. So that's the center block. Let's put a reactor casing there to make sure we know what it is. So this thing has varying sizes. The smallest one you can make is 3x3. That's the smallest size where everything fits. But they can get up to very, very large, and they'll produce more power as you size them up. They also consume more bars and run hotter and other things like that. So you have to think about cooling and stuff. So, but for the first part, we're just going to make the bottom layer here all casings. Casings and glass are interchangeable, but for the bottom, it doesn't really matter. It is, oh god, now it's, you know what? I don't usually do this, but since we're in the middle of a video, I'm just going to do time set 0 instead of going to sleep. Okay. So, since you're not going to be able to see this, it doesn't need to be glassed in. I am going to put glass on the other parts. So, the next thing we're going to do, it's 5x5, right? So, 1, 2, 3, that's going to be the top. 1, 2, 3, top floor. 1, 2, 3, top floor. 1, 2, 3, top floor. Now I'm just going to make a frame here. The outside frame does need to be the reactor casings like I'm showing you here. It's just when you fill in that side of the wall of the frame, it doesn't have to be reactor casing. So you can see I decided to fill this in with the casing. It could have been glass. This could have been glass too. All this right here. This has to be casing. It's like the frame, right? So let's start glassing in some areas here. Let's get this thing all set up. The control rod goes in the middle of the top right here. So I'm going to leave that open. Oops. See, now watch this. You know what? Let me try to do this. I wonder if this will work. Nope. I think this is going to break. Which means we got to make more. This is why I don't like the reactor glass. Oh, it gave it back to me. So sweet. In a video I saw it broke. Okay, control rod right there. And then we're going to put the yellorium fuel rods right here in the center. You can have more than one fuel rod, but for now, for this size, we're just going to do one. Let's keep glassing this sucker in. All this is going to be glass. It's going to look really cool later. In fact, actually, I did this wrong. I want to do this glass at the top at the very end. So let's break out. I don't need to break too many of these. Let's just do the 4 corners. I think I can get away with just the 4 corners here. I think. It will be interesting to see if I can get away with that. So there's some blast resistance to this glass. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's to be expected. It is a reactor, right? You aren't going to be, you know, having some flimsy glass on a nuclear reactor. That's probably a bad idea. Okay. So let's continue. Continue. Here we go. Let's glass this side. And this guy right there. Okay, we're pretty much done. We just have to put the last few pieces here. So I'm going to put the controller. Oh, we need the power tap, don't we? I think I'm going to put the power tap in the back. So I'm going to put it here. That's where I'm going to draw the power. Although I could put it up here and put a switch with it. That'd be kind of cool. Let's try it up here. It might not be able to be in that. It might have to be actually, yeah, I think it does have to be. So maybe I'll put it here. Pretty sure it cannot be part of the frame. We'll put the imports and output right here, and then we're going to put the controller right there. And then we're going to glass this sucker in. Got some extra glass apparently. Oh no, 4 more pieces. That's perfect. Oh, I have an extra 3 casings. That's fine. It's not like I need any more. So this thing is pretty much ready. Let's configure these ports. That's not how I want to configure it. I thought you could right-click. Shift right-click? Shift. Nope. Huh. Okay. Well, I want this to be output, I guess. And that'll be input. I thought you could click them. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I have to do it with this. Nope. Maybe I have to do it with this. Nope. Shift click? Oh, you know why? It's not active yet. See how there's nothing here? It's not active, so we can't do anything with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get that liquid redstone, because liquid redstone helps cool these reactors. You can also use water, but water doesn't do anything. It doesn't really bring the temperature down at all. There's a couple other things you can use. Liquid cryothium, I think is what it's called. Let's look that up. No, that's not where you do it. Liquid, oh, that's not it either. Let's see. I think that's what it's called. Liquid cryothium. Nope. Cryo. Yeah, here it is. Oh, gelid cryothium, and it's kind of hard to make. It's not showing me. I'll have to show you in a different episode. And it's stuff that I don't really have necessarily right now. Don't feel like going to get. So the molten redstone would be fine. Liquid redstone would be fine. I might have some buckets in here. I don't want to make too many trips. There we go. 3 buckets of that, and I'll dump this water, so we'll have 4. We need 1 more, so we only have to make like 2 trips, because we need 9 of these buckets. No, wait. Yeah, we need 9 or 8? I think we need 8. But we'll take 9 for now. I mean, we'll take 5 and see what happens. Okay, so let's pop those bad boys in there. They're going to start filling up with liquid redstone. Yeah, see, we have 9 buckets. That's perfect. And they don't stack, so let's move this stuff out. Actually, let's move that to there. Where did it go? Serious? It's not going anywhere. Hello? Oh, okay. Just didn't feel like appearing. Okay, let's take our 5 buckets over there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to need... Good, we have some right here. We're going to have to get on top of that reactor now. I could have built the bottom floor into the ground, but it's kind of a cool little multi-block, so it's kind of nice to see the whole thing. So the reason I made this thing so big is I'm going to eventually expand this thing to a 7x7, I think. It gives me plenty of room for more power, right? And why limit myself and have to create, recreate this whole cooling tower, which was a pain in the butt, by the way. Oh, that is not enough. All right, let's get up there. And let's put these buckets in. So we're going to put one there. And here. Actually, we might not need that many. Let's see what happens when I put one over here. Does it even it out? It does. Nice. Maybe we're done here. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Oh, nice. Come on, jump out. Serious. Oh, God. Jump out. Oh, man, I'm going to have to make a hole in the damn wall. Stop jumping so high. Ah! Seriously? Come on, I don't want to make more liquid redstone. Don't move, don't move. Yes! Nice. Very nice. Alright. Damn it. So bad at this game. Okay, so let's try on this side and see if we can avoid needing all the extra redstone. Think that's working. It looks like it's working. So it's full. Let's put this in there and see what happens. Put the glass back in now. The controller should come on now. Yep, there we go. It's created. So there's the controller. You can see the GUI is pretty thick, but it tells you a lot of stuff. You can see it's telling you max fuel rods you have in here is 1, max capacity 1,200 buckets. I'm pretty sure each ingot of yellowite is 1 bucket, so that's like 12 ingots, I think. Fuel empty, waste empty, total, whatever. And then here's buckets of hot fluid tank, nice coolant tank, and energy buffer. So this is where the energy is going to be stored. Here's core temperature. As this goes up, this is what makes the power, right? It's actually supposed to run through its steam turbine. Nuclear power plants don't just generate heat and then you get power off it. They usually turn giant steam turbines, which actually generate the electricity. But anyway, so this is the casing heat, and then here's core fuel status. So we're going to put some stuff in. Auto-eject the waste, that's fine. we activate reactor. Okay, well, that's fine. It's deactivated right now. So let's see if we can right-click these now. We still can't. We used to be able to right-click those and put fuel in there, I thought. I was pretty sure that was how it was working. This is a different version, I would imagine. Huh. Shift right-click, right? That must not be it. Left-click? Obviously no. Well, let's go get something to feed this thing. See, this is weird. I hate when, like, something changes like that, and you go watch some videos, and it's totally different than what you're seeing right here. I hate that. I think I'm going to take a quick break to make sure that that's cool. But let's get some yellowite. Do we have any? Oh, we have tons. But what we don't have is a delivery system. So I will research that really quick and get right back to you. Hold on a second. Actually, this video is pretty much over. It's already 30 minutes. We got a lot more to do for this reactor setup. So actually, I'm just going to postpone this to the next episode, episode 11. Again, the world downloads in the video description. Click that if you want to check it out. Download my world and play in it. And then when we come back, I'm going to hook the reactor up with fuel and everything. And then we're going to hook up the rest of the power system so I can flip the power on and off from my base, because this thing produces so much power. It's not going to run all the time. And in fact, it's not going to run very often at all. So I'm going to try to do it with the switch from the base. And we're going to have to add a couple more capacitor banks to hold all the power. That's how much we're going to get. So anyway, tell me if you like this. Tell me your experiences with big reactors. This is nethervvoid signing off, saying stay frosty, guys.